In this lecture, let's study peak inverse voltage of rectifiers. Let's see the definition of peak inverse voltage. Peak inverse voltage is the maximum reverse voltage that the diode can with when diode is reverse biased. Let's consider the half wave rectifier. We know that in half wave rectifier, the current will flow into the load resistor when diode is forward biased. When diode is reverse biased, the current does not flow as the diode acts like open circuit. If we increase the reverse voltage beyond some particular voltage, then the reverse breakdown occurs and the diode will get damaged. The maximum voltage, reverse voltage that the diode can withstand is nothing but peak inverse voltage. That is, if we increase the reverse voltage beyond peak inverse voltage, then reverse breakdown occurs and the diode will get damaged. Let us calculate what is the maximum value or what is peak inverse voltage of half wave rectifier. Thus we understood that the peak inverse voltage can be calculated when diode is reverse biased. So here the diode is reverse biased when terminal C is at negative potential and D is at positive potential. In this case, the diode is reverse biased and it acts like open circuit. I will draw the circuit here. So this is C terminal, this is D terminal, this terminal is negative, this terminal is positive. Here there was a diode, now it acts like open circuit. So this is negative terminal, this is positive terminal. The voltage across this diode is reverse voltage, we'll call it as VR. As we know, the circuit is open circuit, so current in the circuit is I is equal to 0. Now let us find, and we know that V2 is secondary voltage, this end is positive, this end is negative. So this negative terminal is anode of the diode and positive is cathode of the diode. So now let's calculate the reverse voltage. We'll apply KVL to this loop. We can write it as minus V2 is equal to minus VR plus I into RL. As we know, current in the circuit is 0 as the circuit is open. I'll simplify this as minus V2 is equal to minus VR plus I is 0. So the voltage across load resistor is 0. Therefore, I can write minus V2 is equal to minus VR. Therefore, V2 is equal to VR, or we can write VR is equal to V2. And we know that V2 is nothing but Vm sin omega t. Therefore, the peak inverse voltage, that is PIV, is equal to VR, which is equal to Vm sin omega t. If you assume sin omega t is equal to 1, in that case the peak inverse voltage for half wave rectifier will be equal to Vm. That is, Vm is nothing but peak secondary voltage. Therefore, the peak inverse voltage for half wave rectifier is equal to the peak voltage of secondary voltage. Let's calculate the peak inverse voltage of full wave rectifier considering center tapped. We know that this is a circuit diagram for full wave center tapped rectifier. We know that when C is at positive terminal and D is at negative terminal. We know that this is secondary voltage V2 and this is also secondary voltage V2. Here we know that during positive half cycle of the AC signal of the secondary voltage, terminal C is at positive potential and D is at negative potential. In this case, the positive is applied to anode of the diode D1 and negative is applied to anode of the diode D2. Therefore, diode D1 acts like short circuit as it conducts, and diode D2 does not conduct, it acts like open circuit. I'll draw the circuit here. So here we can observe that this is anode of diode D1, this is cathode, this is positive, therefore it acts like short circuit, and here the diode D2 acts like open circuit as this terminal is negative, this is positive, that is this is anode and this is cathode. Therefore here the reverse voltage VR exists. Now let's calculate reverse voltage for this full wave rectifier with center tapped. So now I'll analyze this circuit. I'll start from this. I can write it as V2 is equal to, as this part is shorted, voltage across this is 0 and the current will flow like this. It will be VR, then voltage drop across this is minus V2. Therefore we can write here the reverse voltage VR as VR is equal to V2 plus V2, which is equal to 2V2. So here we can write VR is equal to, V2 is nothing but Vm sin omega t, that is 2 Vm sin omega t. Therefore PIV, that is peak inverse voltage for full wave center tapped rectifier, is given by, if we consider sin omega t is equal to 1, then PIV value will be equal to 2 Vm. That is peak inverse voltage of full wave rectifier is 2 times the peak secondary voltage. Let's calculate peak inverse voltage of full wave bridge rectifier. This is a full wave bridge rectifier circuit. We know that during positive half cycle of the secondary voltage, terminal C is at positive potential and D is at negative potential. Therefore in this case, diode D1 becomes forward biased, as well diode D2 becomes forward biased, and diode D3 and D4 will become reverse biased. Therefore diode D1 and D2 acts like short circuit, whereas diode D3 and D4 acts like open circuit. I'll draw the equivalent circuit here so that we can easily find peak inverse voltage. So here we can observe that this is positive, this is negative. Diode D1 acts like short circuit as it is forward biased. Diode D2 acts like short circuit as it is forward biased, whereas diode D4 and D3 are open circuit. We know that at this terminal it is positive, this is negative, and here it is, this is negative, this is positive. The voltage across this is reverse voltage, voltage across this is reverse voltage. Now here we can observe that the voltage between this part is equal to voltage between this part, as these two are parallel to each other. Therefore the voltage across either this part or this part is equal to V2. Therefore I can write the equation as V2 is equal to, if we consider this part it will become VR, or if we consider this part that also will become VR. So V2 is equal to VR. Therefore, VR is equal to V2. V2 is nothing but Vm sine omega t. So if we consider, if sine omega t is equal to 1, then we can write Vi, that is PIV, peak inverse voltage, is equal to Vm. Thus, in full wave bridge rectifier also, the peak inverse voltage is equal to peak secondary voltage, that is Vm. Thank you for watching.